Okay, yeah, I'm John Bond, otherwise known by a lot of people as Dogman. Normally for drawing dogs, but this is when I wrote about dogs at my degree, and it was a dissertation that wasn't that great. My tutor said, "What are you doing? No one's done that before, and probably won't do it again." These are what I do draw, a lot of dogs in different guises for a lot of different products, merchandise, stationery, editorial stuff, things for exhibitions, just self-initiated personal work that I stick up on Instagram. Yeah. Why I've questioned myself a lot recently, and I'm getting asked more in sort of like interviews and stuff. Why do you draw dogs and animals so much? These are three kind of things I looked at a lot when I was a child. Watership Down, I remember crying too massively. Animals of Farthing Wood and Dogtanian, of course, one of my heroes. And this is some of my adult output that actually, only until I put this slide together, did I realise that there were some pretty heavy ties. Dogtanian's obviously grown up into a tweed hat and jacket, a man after my own heart. Mini Rabbit's still very sad, like Watership Down, and Animals of Farthing Wood's just gone a bit wrong. So going back a bit more to like 81, 82, I was born in 79, just so you know. It looks like I was raised by animals, with human names, not quite as exotic as Baloo and Shere Khan, and just Jason, Holly, Tasha. These three legends of mine as well. David Attenborough, third appearance I think of the night. He's not a pen pal, but I did meet David Bellamy coming out of a boggy pond, and he shook my hand. The DDT reference was because I grew up on a farm and doesn't really. These are my natural habitats from 1988 till now. There's me and my brother in supposedly my wood. I'd always tell him that. And in between these two periods of time, I've kind of spent a lot of time in like a call centre and a courier van and a landscape gardening. Now I spend a lot of time on the beach. I've coined a word here, procrastinature, which I don't know if anyone's actually done that before. But I spend a lot of time on the beach on my lunch breaks. My studio is very close to the sea, and I just find it really nice kind of headspace to get into, to go down there. So I'm always like on the lookout for ideas, but I'm normally like just on the mundane sort of walk to work and back. This was a nice little bush, artificial, I believe, outside the Worthing hot tub shop. But I don't know, I just see animals and everything, obviously. That time it's a cat. I don't always rely on my eyes, although this I did rely on my eyes. But like senses do kind of trigger sort of ideas sometimes, the smell of things or just the sound of something. Normally it's my eyes. And this Eastern art, I mean, I have two children now and they're always saying like, "Oh, don't play around with your food." I do. They're like, "Dad, why are you messing around with grapes on the table or chopping lemons in half?" And I'm like, "Don't worry, I know what I'm doing." I just kind of have little ideas at times. They just come into my head, and they don't always have to be kind of natural products. Just again, things, inanimate objects. I like to kind of pour some emotion into them, and that is, for me, is a more satisfying thing. It's kind of something that's actually dead, bringing it to life. And I was feeling quite sad on that day when I saw this out. I'm not going to cry. So a lot of that work is digital based. This is a project I did 2 or 3 years back now for a charitable event called Little Dudes, where you had to build a character around a box shape. And this was a character I'd done for a screen print a year or two before that. These were some kind of actual paintings as opposed to digital work that I did for an exhibition in Unlimited Gallery in Brighton last year. That bottom blue dog has 5 legs, as somebody in the gallery pointed out to me, and they bought it. But yeah, it's just kind of getting loose and just going with the flow of like things that you kind of feel very comfortable enjoying. So dogs for me obviously is something. This mural was not planned at all. They just said, draw something on this wall. So I just drew a load of dogs doing lots of little kind of sub-narratives. There's a couple humping, there's one skidding his ass across, As you can tell, I'm quite childish, and this was a project that came up last year. I got asked to sort of redesign a lot of the Mr. Men characters for Oh Dear, which originally got turned into some greetings cards, and then the concept of doing the books came up. So this is a spread from Mr. Tickle's the only one I've done so far. And again, it was just a massively nostalgic project to work on. Not only from reading the stories remain the same, but I just kind of integrated my kind of memories of walking through woods and stuff into it. Now this is another book about walking through woods. My first picture book, which is out next month on the 6th. Ironic title is I did get very lost in writing and illustrating this. Hardest project I've done to date. This is one of the spreads inside of it. Mini Rabbit is a stubborn little shit. Like me, that's Mum. She's telling him to look for some berries, and they're just there, and he's just going off and not listening, and it's just what my kids do now, so it's a circle of life, I guess. And so for Mini Rabbit, it's definitely not the end. I'm working on book 2 of 3 right now. Just done a little animated trailer for the book, animated by Persistent Peril, which you should definitely check out if you can. Yeah, he'll always go on exploring like me, and that is the end.